Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob from Gil Skillz, and today we're going to micro scrap an ABC Smart UPS 1000XL. So stay tuned for this exciting episode of Gil Skillz. All right, guys, so this is an APC Smart UPS 1000XL. For those of you that don't know what that is, this is basically a backup system for PCs or networks. So if the power goes out for whatever reason, there's batteries inside this puppy that would allow people to finish their work and save it without losing any of their data on their PCs. So essentially that's what this is. And we're going to start taking this puppy apart. So the first thing I'm going to go after is the cord. And anybody who's taken these things apart before know that there's lead acid batteries in this puppy. And that's really going to be the meat and potatoes in this thing in terms of your scrap yield. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. Got this nice, thick, beautiful power cord at the very end. We're going to cut that because guess what? That's brass. I've got plugs piling up to pull these plugs out here for the brass. Woohoo! All right, so, oh man, it's so heavy. All right, let's go ahead and start taking some screws out. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. I really appreciate you watching this video and supporting my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. And hit that bell because that really helps my channel out and lets you guys know when the latest video has come out. And I also do live streams. I usually co-host with my good buddy Recycle Dude. Feel free to check his channel out as well. Every once in a while I do tend to do a video or two on my own. All right, let's take this piece off here. Hopefully it will come off. There we go. Perfect. Boy, that's nice and heavy. Wow. All right. So there's this plasticky stuff here, and there's a board underneath. So I'm going to take that plastic piece off of the board, and we'll go from there. Yeah, you go. All right, so it's just plastic. That can get thrown away. All right, looks like we got a board here. See, will she come out? There is a there's a fan here, so let me go ahead and see if I can get that out. I can already see a huge transformer in there. All right, so there's one of those. There is a huge transformer right here. That's bigger than a transformer that I've seen in like microwaves. Wow. Looks like we've got two batteries in there. Woohoo! So I wanted to thank you guys for supporting my chats. It has been so much fun creating those chats and helping you guys out and growing your channels. Wow, we've got some thick pieces of aluminum here. Aluminum heat sinks. The board is free. Free at last, free at last. So we've got some copper here. We've got a couple of transformers there. Got a decent looking mid-grade board, or at least I want to say it's a mid-grade board. Very nice. Handy dandy. I just wanted to make sure that was non-ferrous. Boy, those are thick pieces of aluminum. Woohoo! Awesome. Now just try to keep in mind, everybody has their own way of scrapping, and this is certainly mine. It may not jive necessarily with yours, or you may do something differently. Or heck, if you guys know of a better way to take this apart, feel free to leave it in the comments below. As long as it's respectful, I'm cool with that. Seriously, I'm always looking for ways to improve the way I scrap. So it looks like we got a little bit of a board here. Little teeny board with an IC on it. I love taking stuff apart. Now, something like this I feel is definitely worth taking apart because you've got those lead acid batteries in there. You've got that big hunkin' transformer in there. You've got aluminum. There's just a lot of precious metals in here that you could benefit from taking it apart and micro scrapping. But again, that's just my opinion, guys. So this just is one big piece of plastic here. This might be for like not a power module, but like some sort of data module. And this is just a plastic piece that's going to come out. I'm going to just rip it out. There's also brass in here. I'm going to see if I can take that out and show you. Much like the surge protectors, you know, and the multiple plugs and whatnot, you get a nice, decent strip of brass in here that I'm going to do my best to get out of there. This is my first UPS station teardown, so I apologize if I'm doing it less than efficiently. But yeah, you've got these little pieces of brass here, which is really, really cool. So I'll probably snip that little piece that the solder is on off of it. And then I've got these really nice pieces of brass. So I'll go ahead and take those out. So, brass for the drain. Hey, I finally got that out. So this is a nice clean piece of tin. All right, let's see. What else do we have for him, Johnny? A little bit of a control board in there. See if I can get that out. There we go. So a little bit of a control board. Looks like there's an IC chip on there, but not much else. The rest is just plastic. That'll get thrown away. There we go. There's another nice piece of shred. And now we can see those two lead acid batteries. Woohoo! All this nice thick wire, man. All right, let's see if we can continue disassembling. I think we're gonna take the transformer out next. Look at the size of that thing. Look at the size of it. I mean, seriously, that is huge. The transformer should come right out now. Oh my gosh, look at that. This thing's got to be at least 15 pounds. That is extremely heavy. All right, so at this point, we're just trying to get those batteries out of the steel container they're in. So we could probably just remove these. I could just spread this out just a smidge and just take these right out. Sweet, okay. Awesome. This is steel. It's all ferrous. So we're just gonna leave that intact. There's no sense in deconstructing it any more than it is. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these wires off and we're gonna separate the two batteries. Woohoo! Looks like this piece is copper right here. Let's see if I'm right. It's definitely non-ferrous. So there's some copper in there. We can kind of take that plastic out a little later. Looks like they're just simply stuck together. Like there's adhesive in between them. I love that these have the pull tab. You just pull it right out of there. But they are, I'm not going to deconstruct it anymore. But, I mean, that's heavy. That's heavy. These are 2 lead acid batteries that the scrap yards definitely wouldn't mind having. All right, guys, here's the final breakdown for the APC backup power system, or otherwise known as UPS. Here's the beautiful bounty of wire. I've kept all these connectors here because some of them can be brass. These have been known to be zinc or nickel-plated copper. We've got the plug that I snipped off. That's got brass on it that I will micro scrap later. These are all the screws that I had taken off the frame. We've got a couple of boards here, as you can see. We've got some ICs and we've got a crystal oscillator. We've got a copper bearing motor, aka fan. We've got a huge transformer here, which is awesome. We've got some additional bits that have some copper in them. This is either nickel or zinc plated copper that's in there. We've got this motherboard that has a ton of ICs on it. It's got some, not tantalum capacitors, but it's got some crystal oscillators on it. It's got some transformers on it. It's got some removable copper and these really super thick pieces of aluminum. We've got the 2 lead acid batteries, which are very, very heavy. And then, of course, we've got the shred or tin or light iron. I almost forgot. Brass. All right, guys, that's it for today for taking apart a UPS. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like what you've seen today. I really appreciate you being a part of my journey and a part of my channel. And until the next time, have a scrap happy day.
If you want to learn to micro scrap, forget all the other YouTube crap.